Nicky Hawkins, just watched the Wolves game, West Ham Fan TV. Marshy,
Yes, mate.
that was awful, mate. That was bad, and I'm worried now.
Yeah. Like I say, 3 months we've been waiting for that, and you sort of like get a bit excited for it, given the situations, circulating the corona stuff. It's like we've never been away. Like, as I said in the tweets, Nick, normal service resumed. I think we stuck with them for the, before the substitution of that Traore and the fella that got the second one. We sort of held our own more defensively than attacking. But it's the same old thing. The goals that we concede, a ball in the centre midfield sort of position, driving forward, ball out wide, crossing goal. And it's the basic football, we never seem to grasp how to sort of deal with that. And, as I made clear as well, in my opinion, I think Rice was the only one who could sort of take anything away from that.
Yeah, I'd be honest with you, mate. I thought it was there was so many people, and I've been saying this for a long time now, that it's all going to come down to attitude. We know that players have got the ability, but at the moment we're in a relegation scrap with with a lot of teams, and I don't think we've got the mentality. I don't think people like Anderson, who seem to be strolling around, fucking thinking he's still in a training game,
Exactly.
have got the ability to roll up the stick. That's where I'll be honest with you, mate. Like, I'd rather have a Snodgrass on the pitch. I'd rather have players like that than Anderson, because he's no good.
The ones that are gonna give you your 110%. You're gonna get that with Rice. Like you say, Snodgrass. But where was he? Where was he today?
I don't know.
I've no idea. I've not heard anyone talk of him, or sort of forgotten man, if you like, or whatever. But we need players like that, and like you say, the ones that what worries me is the fact that we've been here before, not necessarily with these players, obviously this squad, and it's sort of like who's going to dust himself down and roll the socks up when we really need to. I mean, Noble meant to be club captain. I've just seen a statement he's made from a West Ham social Twitter group or whatever. Along the lines of it's like we really want to pick points up and not thinking that we're going to what were the games that we got left and the bigger clubs we've got to play. Not really the mentality you want, one from your skipper, and two from someone that should show the amount of commitment and drive and desire, and the passion that we want and that we need. Again, in my opinion, I made it clear. I think, strip him of the armband, use him, but give the armband to Rice. Not just saying it for nothing. 23-year-old kid who's fielding at centre half. Arguably the position that he played before coming to West Ham, we nurtured him into the centre midfield. But use Noble more as a situation where, if and when there's a situation up and coming that we are, sort of holding out for a result, ensuring the game up, seeing it out, use Noble by all means. But I think, what with the Anderson, the Fornals, I didn't even know Fornals was on the pitch, to be honest, let alone Anderson, which was pretty worrying. I think Souček come more into it second half. We need to see a bit more of him. I don't think this delay of Corona done Souček any favours. I think he actually hit the ground running, when he first come in, and, up at Liverpool when we played that great football that night there and, lost it. He was great before he went off injured. So, it's worrying in the fact that with the games coming up, Tuesday's no easy game. But then again, you could argue that we're ones to, pick up a shock result here and there. Whether that's going to be Tuesday, doubtful after that. I mean, there's a lot of learning to be done, but it's just like there's no plan A or no plan B. I think Moyes was negative in respect of not going the two up front. And I know that Antonio works well when he's got someone next to him, arguably Haller, but obviously not today. Maybe not Tuesday, from what I'm hearing with this groin strain, apparently. Yet again, we have injuries, Ogbonna, whatever that situation is. We knew that, though, going into this. But Haller's a big miss of a target man. Antonio, I felt for Antonio because, yet again, and that lot that we played Tuesday do it. And they're a prime example of when you get the ball into the geezer up the top, you've got men in behind making the runs and the ball's over the top. They're creating opportunities. We can't do that. One, it's because of the fitness, I think. And two, just the natural ability that we don't have. I think Lanzini did all right when he came on. Anderson needed to be substituted. Yarmolenko coming on, didn't really understand that one. Maybe sort of a fresh leg opportunity or whatever. But, by and large, I don't, you get excited for it and all they do is let you down, isn't it, really? But we're used to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the story of our season, mate. One final question before we go, Nick. Are we going down?
Uh, you don't want to say yeah, do you? I think if we don't roll the socks up, like you say, roll the sleeves up and really show the grit and the passion, then we're going to go. You know, we're going to be looking over our shoulders. But I mean, if we are to stay up, I think we'll scrape it, and it's going to be. It won't be like other seasons in this situation that we're no stranger to. Let's face it, where it's sort of like we get well out of it. We're going to get out of it to a degree that we finish 17th, and even if that's going to be on goal difference or whatever, you know, other teams around us don't want to be in a position looking over our shoulders, lurking about. You know, we want to play our football, play our game to our strengths. But I think we'll stay up just about. I think the games after, once we've got Wolves out of the way now and Tottenham and Chelsea, I think we got, you know, the likes of the Burnley games and you know,
but they will come down to scraps, Nick. They will come.
Yeah, they will do, and you know they're the ones that are going to be fighting as well. Not, you know, not for the same situations as we are, but for the want of winning games and albeit with the situation scenario this season, I think they're going to want to win their games and finish as high up regardless. But yeah, no, I think we'll scrape it. I think we'll be 17th, no higher than that. I think we'll just about keep the status.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Appreciate it. No worries.
Thanks,
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
See you in a bit.